Which of the following is the symptom of diarrhea? Option A, limited frequency of the bowel movement. Option B, no bowel movement. Option C, abnormal frequency of the bowel movement. Option D, the normal frequency of bowel movement. The correct answer is option C, abnormal frequency of the bowel movement. The abnormal frequency of bowel movement and increased liquidity of the fecal discharge is known as diarrhea. It reduces the absorption of food. In constipation, there is increased liquidity of the fecal matter. True or false? Option correct answer is option B, false. In constipation, the fecals are retained with the colon as the bowel movement occurs irregularly. Increased fluidity of the fecal matter is the symptom of diarrhea. What is bomb calorimeter? Option A, open metal chamber. Option B, open brass chamber. Option C, the closed metal chamber filled with oxygen. Option D, the closed metal chamber filled with nitrogen. The correct answer is option C, the closed metal chamber filled with oxygen. Bomb calorimeter is the closed metal chamber which is filled with oxygen. The amount of heat liberated from the complete combustion of 1 gram food in a bomb calorimeter is its gross calorify value. What is the physiological value of food? Option A, the actual amount of energy combustion of 1 gram of food. Option B, the amount of energy combustion of 1 kilogram of food. Option C, the actual amount of energy combustion of 1 milligram of food. Option D, amount of complete combustion of 1 gram food in a bomb calorimeter. The correct answer is option A, the actual amount of energy combustion of 1 gram of food. The actual amount of energy combustion 1 gram of food is the physiological value of food. Physiological value of fats and carbohydrates is 9 kilocalorie per gram and 4 kilocalorie per gram respectively. What is the gross calorify value of proteins? Option A, 4 kilocalorie per gram. Option B, 5.65 kilocalorie per gram. Option C, 9 kilocalorie per gram. Option D, 9.45 kilocalorie per gram. The correct answer is option B, 5.65 kilocalorie per gram. The gross calorify value of proteins is 5.65 kilocalorie per gram, while the physiological value of protein is 4 kilocalorie per gram. The gross calorific value of carbohydrates and fats is 4.1 kilocalorie per gram and 9.45 kilocalorie per gram respectively. What is meant by absorption of food? Option A, end product of digestion are thrown out of the body. Option B, end products of digestion are digested out of the body. Option C, end product of digestion are transported to the body. Option D, end products of digestion are passed through the intestinal mucosa. The correct answer is option D, end product of digestion are passed through the intestinal mucosa. Absorption is the process by which the end product of digestion pass through the intestinal mucosa into the blood or lymph. It is carried out by passive or active or facilitated transport mechanism. Which of the following is not absorbed by simple diffusion? Option A, glucose. Option B, amino acids. Option C, sodium ions. Option D, chloride ions. The correct answer is option C, sodium ions. Sodium ions are not absorbed by simple diffusion. Glucose, amino acids and some electrolyte chloride ions are generally absorbed by simple diffusion. The rate or passage of these ions depends upon the concentration gradients. Water is transported through a facilitated diffusion mechanism. True or false? Option B, false. Transport of water depends upon the osmotic gradients. However, some substances like glucose and amino acids are absorbed with the help of carrier proteins. This mechanism is called facilitated transport. Which of the following through active transport? Option A, sodium ions. Option B, chloride ions. Option C, fatty acids. Option D, glycerol. The correct answer is option A, sodium ions. Active transport occur against the concentration gradient and hence requires energy. Various nutrients like amino acids, monosaccharides like glucose, and electrolytes like sodium ions are absorbed into the blood by this mechanism. What are chylomicrons? Option A, very large protein coated fat molecules. Option B, very large fat coated protein molecules. Option C, very small protein coated fat molecules. Option D, very small fat coated protein molecules. The correct answer is option C, very small protein coated fat molecules. Fatty acids and glycerol being insoluble cannot be absorbed into the blood. They are first incorporated into the meshes and then are reformed into the very small protein coated fat molecules called chylomicrons.